1. The sniper range demonstration. The alien armada had chosen Earth's neutral zone for what they called a peace demonstration. But everyone knew the truth. It was not peace. It was evaluation. On a dead moon orbiting Jupiter, a vast metallic arena had been constructed by the Zyrex Dominion, a civilization that measured all species through precision, combat efficiency, and technological superiority. At the center stood the alien commander, General Kareth Vorn, towering, multi-jointed, armored in living alloy. Before him, Earth's delegation stood in silence. And among them, one man, a human sniper, Captain Elias Mercer. Again, he was always there when things became impossible. Kareth studied the humans with thin amusement. These creatures, he said in a translated synthetic voice, are loud, emotional. They confuse confidence with capability. A ripple of alien laughter spread through the observation chamber. The demonstration was simple, a moving drone target at extreme distance. Atmosphere interference enabled. Multi-layer shield distortion active. Even Zyrex sharpshooters struggled to land clean hits. Kareth turned slightly. Let us see how humans fail. 2. Round 1 predictable failure. A Zyrex marksman stepped forward. 3 eyes aligned. Weapon charged. He fired. The shot bent mid-flight due to gravitational distortion and missed by 14 meters. No reaction. Just data. Another alien fired. Closer. But still failed. Kareth nodded. Physics does not favor emotional species. Then he looked at Mercer. Human. Your turn. Mercer stepped forward calmly. No adjustment. No calculations displayed. No visible aim correction. Just silence. He raised the rifle. Fired. The bullet hit the drone. Clean. Perfect. But Kareth didn't react. Because it was expected. Beginner's luck, the general said. The alien audience agreed. Humans were simple. 3. The doubt begins. But something subtle disturbed Kareth. The impact pattern. The bullet had not just hit the target. It had struck a reinforced microseam in the drone's armor. A coincidence? Unlikely. Kareth leaned forward slightly. Repeat the test. The human commander frowned. Same target. Kareth's voice sharpened. No. Upgrade difficulty. The drone's shield was increased. Trajectory interference doubled. Wind field destabilized. Even Zyrex elite snipers hesitated. Mercer remained calm. Too calm. 4. Round 2, the impossible shot. The new drone moved faster. Erratic patterns. Randomized directional bursts. Shield flickering across multiple frequencies. The alien audience leaned forward. Now it would break the human. Kareth watched closely. Mercer didn't move immediately. He simply observed. Not the target, but the air between them. Then he raised the rifle. And fired. 5. The split bullet event. The moment the bullet left the barrel, something impossible happened. A distortion pulse hit mid-flight. But instead of deflecting, the bullet fractured cleanly into 2 identical halves. Perfect symmetry. Perfect balance. Both halves adjusted trajectory independently. One struck the drone's shield. The other followed through the exact microgap created by the impact wave. The shield collapsed. The drone froze, then disintegrated. Silence. Total silence. Even the air seemed to stop moving. 6. The general's reaction. Kareth Vorn did not speak immediately. His multi-eyes recalibrated focus. Data streams flooded his vision. Probability models collapsed. Then rebuilt. Then collapsed again. Impossible. No known weapon system could split a kinetic projectile mid-flight with controlled directional intent. Unless it wasn't the weapon. It was the shooter. Kareth turned slowly. Explain this. The human commander swallowed. I cannot. Kareth stepped forward. His voice lowered. This is not luck. Pause. This is design. 7. Suspicion turns into fear. Inside Kareth's mind, calculations accelerated. If a human sniper can split kinetic projectiles mid-flight, control fragmentation trajectory, predict shield frequency gaps in real time, then he is not a soldier. He is a system-level threat. Kareth raised a clawed hand. End the demonstration. Shock spread through alien ranks. What? General, why? Kareth did not look away from Mercer. Because we are no longer evaluating them. Pause. We are being evaluated. 8. Human silence. Mercer lowered the rifle. No celebration. No emotion. Just silence. But something strange had changed. The human delegation behind him was no longer relaxed. They were watching Mercer differently now too. Not with pride, but with uncertainty. Because they knew something the aliens didn't. This wasn't standard sniper capability. It was classified. Very classified. 9. The Hidden Truth Project Split Bullet. Years earlier, Earth had developed experimental ballistics under a program known only as Project Mirror Trace. Objective: manipulate microfracture physics in kinetic rounds using neural-linked prediction algorithms. But the project had been shut down. Too unstable. Too unpredictable. Except one prototype remained. One soldier trained beyond limits. One mind that could see trajectories before they existed. Captain Elias Mercer. He wasn't just a sniper. He was a predictive weapon interface. 10. Karetha's realization. Kareth finally understood. The first shot was not impressive. It was a test. The second shot was a message. A demonstration of capability. Not against the drone, but against alien assumptions of superiority. Kareth stepped back slowly. For the first time in his life, he was uncertain. And that uncertainty was dangerous. Very dangerous. Because Zyrex doctrine had no response for uncertainty. 11. The withdrawal. Kareth raised his hand again. Terminate all offensive evaluation protocols. The alien chamber erupted. This is surrender. No, it is cowardice. But Kareth silenced them. No. He looked at Mercer one final time. This is caution. Then he said something that shocked everyone. If humans can split reality at the level of projectiles. Pause. Then we must assume they can split war itself. 12. Aftermath, the unknown edge. As the alien fleet withdrew from the demonstration zone, Earth's delegation remained silent. Mercer placed the rifle down. A technician approached him quietly. That was unnecessary, the technician whispered. Mercer didn't look up. No, he said. It was inevitable. Pause. They needed to see the truth. The technician frowned. And what truth is that? Mercer finally looked toward the stars where the alien fleet disappeared. That precision is not technology. It's perception. And they just realized. They are slower than us. 13. Final transmission. On the Zyrex flagship, Kareth sent a single encrypted report to the Dominion core. Human sniper demonstrates controlled projectile bifurcation. Recommend full strategic reassessment of Earth species classification. Pause. Then a final line. They do not miss. They decide.